A long road trip to Torrington, Connecticut pitted the Seacoast Mavericks against the Titans in a doubleheader on Friday night. Find out if the Mavericks were able to come out on top in this one. Mavericks Spotlight starts right now. Fusenick Park in Torrington, Connecticut. First time on the show. Friday night baseball, a perfect night for some baseball, and a VIP seat upgrade for 2 lucky fans. We pick things up in the top of the 6th, the Titans leading 2-0 in a tight pitcher's duel. Freshman starter David Druin out of the game after 5 innings pitched. He turned it over to junior Garrett Cole. In his first appearance of the season, Cole was sharp, a pair of strikeouts to end the bottom of the 6th. But the Mavericks would have to deal with sophomore Mike Gibbons. Already beat the Seacoast back on June 14th. In that start, gave up just 1 run on 3 hits. This time, no runs, no hits, as he picks up a strikeout there. That would be the final call in this one. 2-0, a no-hitter tossed by Mike Gibbons. The Mavericks take the first game in impressive fashion. Seacoast still yet to figure out Gibbons, and there's some downtime in between games as they get the field set up and squared away. But we would be back to Game 2 with a 7 p.m. start, right on schedule. Sophomore right-hander Brett Reed, usually a reliever, he's allowed 2 runs in 5 appearances. Making his first start of the season, he ran into some trouble in the bottom of the first. 2 runners on, Michael Oldenwelder scores Jim Tops from second. It's 1-0 Titans. They would add another run before the end of the inning, and the Mavericks were down 2-0 right away. Lefties were trouble all day for Mavericks batters. Sophomore Nick Fuller of the Titans gets Brett Tenuto looking on this pitch. And he's going to get Keegan Pafford swinging in the top of the 3rd, looking very sharp as well. Mavericks bats very quiet. They were hitless for 9 2/3 innings before finally senior Mike Mastroberti breaks the hex on a single to right field. And the Mavericks would try to make something out of this, as it would eventually lead to a scoring chance after a couple of steals. 2nd and 3rd, James Navant chops one over to 3rd, and it's a close play, but Eldridge, with the great stretch, reaches out, makes the play, inning over, and the shutout still intact. Bottom of the 3rd, Oldenweller blows it open. Already had an RBI, but make it 3 more. Hammered to left field. 5-0, Titans leading. And the Mavericks in a hole, looking at possibly losing 2 games here, as Fuller was still dealing, cruising right along, gets Ardiser swinging in the bottom of the 6th, and Tenuto goes down again, looking in the top of the 7th. 6 1/3 inning pitched up to this point, no runs, 3 hits, 3 walks, 5 Ks for Fuller. But could he handle that 7th inning Mavericks magic? Mike Mastroberti plays one through the hole, the infield set up for the double play, runners hold, it's bases loaded. Now Rob Hogenkamp, 5 pitches later, it's a walk. That still counts as an RBI. Mavericks are on the board, 5-1. So we get a pitching change. It's Rhett Jones trying to clean up the mess. It would face James Navant, and 6 pitches later, another walk for the Seacoast Mavericks. Hacker crosses home. It's 5-2, 1 out, bases still loaded. Another pitching change in the top of the 7th. It's right-hander Alex DeSanto. He had to face 2 power hitters in Buck McCarthy, leading the league in home runs, and Clay Ardiser. Buck popped one out to the catcher. Ardiser, a shallow fly to center. The game is over. The Titans sweep the doubleheader. They take both games from the Mavericks. And the Seacoast Mavericks drop below 500 once again. They are fluctuating right now. Final score in this one, 5-2. Mastroberti, really the only one able to put together a decent day at the plate. As you can see, the other batters really not coming up with much. Brett Reed takes the loss, his first of the season. Fuller with the win. He is now 2-0. And your look around the rest of the league, a couple other doubleheaders being played because of all the rain delays we've had. Suns take down the Navigators 6-3, but the Navigators take down the Suns 2-0. And the Rocks beat the Sharks 6-2, but the Sharks get the Rocks 8-7. So 1-1 splits. And here's a look at the week ahead for the Mavericks. Next home game will be against the Raging Tide. That is played at Marshwood High School at 4 p.m. Be sure to come out for that one. Should be a great matchup. And today's matchup against the Brockton Rocks. The Rocks beat the Mavericks last time they played in Portsmouth. It'll be Shane Bochman versus Alex Paloka. Bochman 2-0 in 3 starts already this season as the Mavericks put their best foot forward to take on the Brockton Rocks on Saturday night. Well, folks, that's going to wrap things up for tonight's episode of Mavericks Spotlight. Tough one for the Mavericks. They dropped 2 down in Torrington, but they'll be back in action tomorrow against the Brockton Roughs. Check out the website for more video highlights from that game. Should be up by Sunday. Craig Riotto signing off on another episode. Go Mavericks.